Hello, good evening. Man and Catipas here in Ace Attorney Investigations, Mouse
It's the moment I've been waiting for.
So much time spent with Philly. Now we get to see Mouse for life and trials and tribulations.
Yeah, so this one kind of takes place after game number 3 and before game number 4.
Yeah, a couple of months after.
Yeah. So you're going to look at the options.
Yes.
Art style, that's what it is.
There you go. Art style, So
you can have the original HD version, or you can go, or the new HD version, or the original pixel art version. It's up to you what you want to go with.
I mean, as much as I would like the pixelated option, I don't think they had the CTR version too,
That it doesn't matter. Well, this wasn't supposed to be for a CRT, my guy. This was supposed to be for the DS, remember?
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, the pixel art wasn't designed for a CRT.
Fair enough.
They didn't have that. They have, like, the liquid crystal displays and stuff, you know?
Let's do HD.
Alright.
Just to see. And then... everything else... Oh yeah, the reader mode if you just want to watch the story. Okay.
There's just a version where you can just turn it into a movie and watch it.
Exactly. Which is good when you feel like replaying it. Don't feel like actually playing it, just watching. Anyway.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks for first time, but when you want to replay... Anyway. So yeah, we got... And there's Ace Attorney 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, but we'll get to that into time.
Yeah, I think it was only the first one that ever had a English release, and like the second was purely Japanese only for years and years, and this collection finally gave us a proper English translation. There was a fan translation, and I kind of like the names of the fan translation a little bit more, and I don't think anyone's ever made a mod for this.
Oh yeah, you told me some name actually made more sense in the fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, episode 1, Turnabout Visitor. Everything all is new.
Well, that's clarifying.
To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all.
That may be true, but why? Why go this far?
Oh, this is something else. Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost.
Of course, it starts like...
Well, of course, the first one has to be easy, my guy.
I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. And I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. The door is unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood? What the?
Oh.
What's the meaning of this?
Freeze!
No, that's me. Freeze. And identify yourself. Shut up. Huh. You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office.
Oh!
Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. My name is Miles Edgeworth. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this mess. Well, this is all a story about how I met your mother. And I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. $12.02.
What's this? Oh, the evidence book.
Hey, look, there's his badge. Proof of my profession. However, I prefer to keep it in my pocket. The victim in this case, why was he killed in my office?
I finished photographing the victim's body, sir.
Very well. Please continue your investigation.
Yes, sir. Pat, 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 pat. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Are you okay, sir?
Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene.
When I heard that a murder had taken in your office, I ran us here straight away.
This is Dick Gumshoe. He is a detective with the local precinct. And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being.
You look heavily impelled, sir. Are you hurt?
No, I'm perfectly fine. However...
Look what they did to the office! It's totally trash!
And I'll say, the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office.
Whoa, son, you're getting red button up with this whole thing!
This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it.
Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to investigating.
Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads.
New tune.
We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind.
Apply on the forehead.
Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office?
Oh, train of thoughts. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a coincidence that the murder took place in my office?
I read that. It's my narrative now.
All right.
I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can really say just a coincidence, can't you?
No, not really. Especially because of this.
The key to your office?
For security reasons, this office's door has a lock built into it.
What do you mean, sir?
If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you.
Logic? What is logic, sir?
Yes, I forgot you're a simpleton. I'll have to use little words for you. By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic.
How? So, how to use it?
First, I recall the information we've gathered with left button, and I connect them together with Y. Now to use left button and recall the facts. You have to pin them together because this is the tutorial for this mechanic.
Okay. Okay. Doing things my way.
For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence.
Yes, that's exactly what I think it's,
There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after?
You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. There's some beautiful logic, sir.
Yes, well, when you follow leads to the conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we?
Yes, sir. The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir.
I know that, and when I want to examine something, I simply use A when I'm next to it.
Oh, if you have any flaws on what to talk, just why, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an engaged investigator, sir.
Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, that photograph, that his coat that was hanging up that got shot at, that's always suspicious to me 'cause it has a bullet in it.
Oh my god, look at that run.
Oh my god, he runs like a little dandy! Woo! Hey, have you seen that one video, Edgeworth runs a dog race?
Actually, no.
It uses the sprites from the original version of this game.
Of course.
I'll have to show you that sometime.
Okay,
It's
let's
hilarious. And how is it coming along?
Please, I need absolutely silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art.
Well, I never. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa.
That fit looks like a million times softer than my mattress at home. Can I sit on it too? Just for a little while, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest.
You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end.
Even once this case is over, I don't think he can afford to take any time off. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm.
Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What is it about again?
Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai Warrior of Near Old Tokyo is the Steel Samurai. And his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like The Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and The Nickel Samurai, along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show, gives its presence.
You sir know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabbit fanboy?
Of course not. Anyone that keeps up in society knows at least this much.
Oh my god, the face he's making.
And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let's return to the investigation. Yeah, I like how a lot of the faces and poses that he makes in court in the original series can be translated very easily into this game as well. What about the King of Prosecutors trophy?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Oh, your trophy. King of Prosecutors, right?
Knight of Prosecutors. King of Prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield.
They only send this to the winning prosecutor, right?
Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As far as my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself.
That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try to say that sometime.
Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me.
Oh my god.
Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers?
Do you want to come with a card of tertiary mud like Edgeworth, do you? Yep. Speaking of that, let's see one of the cards. Monster. Oh, yourself, Wendy.
Oh, Ms. Irony, how painful are thy thorns.
Wendy, isn't that the old lady with the whiny voice that's stuck?
That's enough, detective. You need not remind me further. Ugh.
Oh, wait.
The tea set.
Watch out for the teacup friend, sir.
That killer is going to pay this tea set.
Jace, you're really mad with this.
This tea set is very dear to my heart. It can only be bought in England.
Hey, Coco.
Hi, Coco. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck.
What? I feel like the killer was one of my monthly paychecks. Let's check the body.
Yeah, let's check the body. They finished photographing the body, so it should be all right to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Okay, first of all...
Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area.
It looks like the bullet passed through, clean through his stomach area, sir.
In other words, he was shot.
Yep, and until the autopsy's on, Alfie will know much more about that than that.
Please have the body sent to the morgue once they are done processing the crime scene. Crime scene notes. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m.
Are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir?
Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all.
All right, you say so.
I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to press right button to open my organizer.
Until the autopsy is done, we have to update the autopsy report.
Until the autopsy is done, we have to update the autopsy report. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often.
Okay, I think this is a wallet.
What do we have here?
Hey, I think I've seen one of these before.
It's a police badge, detective.
Oh, hey, I had this at the thing, actually. What a coincidence!
My fucking god! He is a gem, isn't he?
Yeah.
Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective just like you. According to his badge and ID, Buddy Faith was a precinct detective.
Okay, we check that. Oh, wait.
Hello.
I don't believe it. I packed to follow the shell so tight. That's not even any quick will make him follow up, but look at him. At this rate, the rest of us will be able to switch an aircraft at all.
A problem, to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf.
Are you telling me you didn't see that?
We can't make it out fully.
Okay. Your files all over the floor, sir.
They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. My files are a mess, pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer.
I tried so hard to keep this place spotted when you were away. I mean, just run it off the time out if I put it in this pointless.
I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room.
Well, I wanted to follow every day just like you requested, sir. I just started cleaning to the list this weekend is special. But about half a day every Saturday, I come in and clean this place to sparkle.
Does he have a life?
Oh my god. Okay, we checked that.
Anything
We
more
should...
about the body?
No. Okay, so...
Alright. The chess set.
How? Even on top of your chess set. I had all set up straight for you to go back. I think we will play a few games.
I had no idea you were interested in chess.
And I should be pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'll give chess a try.
In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much.
Okay, let's check out the gun.
What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here.
I think I've seen one of these before.
Care to enlighten me as to where?
Oh, I know. I was teaching this that same model. I think.
Detective.
I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous.
That's why I try to pawn them off to little girls, pal.
But now that I think about it, I do see this model around the prison a lot there. I don't use my mouth, it says, in emergencies and to give it away to little girls. So that's why I didn't recognize it.
So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct's detectives. Found at the crime scene. It's the same model as those used by precinct detectives. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other.
Bodyface sounds like a dog person's name. Actually, yes. Well, before we do
now
that.
it's time to start piecing the logic. Yeah, let's talk to him. Do you have anything to report?
Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of there right now, sir. And yet there's nothing out of there right now in front of my eyes. Talk about contradiction.
Something out of the ordinary, huh? I should look around a bit more. Oh yeah, we should also talk to Gumshoe, too.
Okay. You call, sir.
Is there anything you noticed that you'd like to share, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir, I rushed over as soon as I heard there was a murder in the office, sir. The investigation just got started, so I guess there's not much else to say. So, were you the one that found the body, Mr. Edgeworth?
Unfortunately, upon my return, I found my office door to be unlocked. And what awaited me inside was this whole messy affair.
Ouch, that's rough.
Even though I left the security of this room to a certain detective.
Sorry, sir. Oh, Cybius.
I know, right? And I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, sir. Examine everything and everything with A. But checking about everything we can get all sorts of evidence and information. You can see the evidence we collected with RB. For information and information.
For information and leads, it's left button.
That's right. Great job, sir. Deductive reasonable is the way to go.
It's called deductive reasoning, Detective. Clearly something you lack. I seem to have picked up a few good leads.
Oh, so now you're gonna do that thing with that information, right? What you call that again? Logic?
Well, what are you babbling about?
The brainy thing you were talking about a few minutes ago, sir. Logic! You said that you look at all your listen, peaceful, and by pressing LB, then you pick out the ones that seem related with A and connected with Y. That's your investigating, right, sir?
Yes, which is why this exercise in explaining my own method to me was unnecessary.
Okay, then how about explain my logic to you next?
That is even more unnecessary. We also present the stuff that we found to him, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm just a lowly detective, so I'm not sure what I can do without it and arrested.
Is that the only talent you have? Oh, wait.
Wow.
What about the badge? What about the badge? Show him your badge, or my badge.
Your prosecutor badge is really tiny compared to my police badge. Oh, but it's really cool, sir. Much cooler than my badge could ever be.
There's no need to suck up to me, detective.
Oh.
And what else profiles we got?
No, you're gonna present profiles. Okay.
No, not yet. Okay. All right. Well, now we have to start connecting the dots. Save first, though.
Yes. Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, you gotta change it. Okay, got it.
Yep. Options can be changed on the fly.
But
right,
not
so
the
let's take a look at our
graphics.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our logic now.
Front facing Edgeworth.
All right. Let's see here.
Let's see. We got.
What are you thinking?
Let's see. Okay, what did happen? I think there was signs of a struggle. Let's check this.
Well, go ahead.
Oops.
Nope. I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information.
Oh, so it's gonna fit. Okay.
I was thinking the victim was a detective and the revolver.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay.
The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time?
Yes, sir. On it, sir. Pat. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What we have out here? Pat. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This guy wearing a gun holster.
So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. It can be assumed that this gun is the murder weapon. Let's see what else we can find out about this little revolver. As
I always say, you gotta look carefully for each piece of evidence. You can use this stick to rotate an object, not a screen at a bad angle. Use that and that to zoom in and out to get a nitty-gritty.
Actually, you know, there is one bad angle when investigating a gun. This angle. It looks like only one round was fired from this.
Hold on. Your assailant only fired once, so I see. Wow, so the killer killed the victim with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him. So the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
We have no proof of now, but that is a distinct possibility. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to Jim! Why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you all right? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh! Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night.
Okay. Sure. Just here a bloodstains the pal.
Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. I'm Jacques Sportsman, prosecutor. Jack Sportsman? Yeah.
Jack
Jim was my
Sportsman,
partner
yeah.
in crime busting.
Gerona!
I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor.
That's a Dick Gumshoe, sir.
So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim!
Hey, don't go jump into conclusion, pal. Just calm down, okay?
I will not! I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner.
Yeah, Mr. was been overseas on a business trip the whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in there was me! Oh my god, Gumshoe. You did not just... Oh my god. Wait. That means... I'm not sure what that means. I killed him!
You know, if you opened up the dictionary and looked up the word himbo, there's a picture of his face next to the word. So it was you then! You're Jim's killer!
No way, pal! You got it all wrong!
Everyone calm down! Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know how to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all about the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on, then. It's your room, after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there!
Sir!
I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim.
Okay.
I should probably give them some space. Well, now we can investigate the coat.
Oh, yes. Ha! Your jacket, sir! What's that on the floor?
It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round.
So the killer not only shot him, but they shot your back jacket as well? They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutor to put in! What did they have shot through it? It would have been a disaster!
It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here.
Huh? Like what?
I take it you haven't noticed it yet, Detective. There is a giant contradiction right here in front of us.
Really?
Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him.
Mercy! Who's talking about me?
But I have my own methods that I will conduct this investigation my way. When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction.
That hole.
This is it. The bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at and press Y with conviction.
Why?
When I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things.
They're gone.
Yep. This bullet hole is the contradiction.
What do you mean, sir?
It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim, and the second felled this frame.
Hey, that's right.
However, this gun was only fired once,
Hey, that's true too.
which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? Other than the victim's gun that I found, could there really be another gun in play here?
By the way, I looked this up, sir.
Yes.
What's that print sticking out where you had the frame?
Ah, that. It's a secret safe.
A secret safe! Ooh, extra money!
Now spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way.
Roger that. More guns? Was it kill American? Well, we are in America.
Well, Japanifornia, but whatever.
Yes. Talk about dusty.
I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while.
I had no idea there was a safe here. Well, I can't make clean for you, sir. So, when did you put this in?
It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence.
So, what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth?
Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session.
That's it. Talk about scratching my hopes and dreams.
Each prosecutor has one in their office. Only they know of them. Trial evidence use. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Why it looks like that, though?
I know, right? Isn't that a little suspicious? Now this is odd.
You found something, sir?
This keypad, don't you find it a bit too clean?
Yeah, there's a tickler around it, but not in the keypad itself.
You there, the forensic scientist.
Yes, sir.
Could you please dust this area for fingerprints?
Sure got it, sir. Pat, 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 pat. I couldn't find, let alone leave a single print. Looks like it was wiped down as well.
All of the fingerprints on this have been wiped clean off.
Meaning someone attempted to open it. Or they already opened it.
The prints were wiped. As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Time to rationally and calmly play connect the dots with the information we have. You sure you don't want to save first?
Alright.
Alright, what are you thinking? This seems like a logical conclusion.
Yeah.
I believe I have figured out what the murderer was after.
Well, what is it, sir?
The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. The culprit tried to open my safe. Was the killer's motive theft? I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime.
Wait.
Yeah, it could be they were rummaging through the files, too. Well, let's try.
Oh, Oh, it was. Okay.
There's a possibility that the files splayed on the floor are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer.
Oh, you mean it could be run by the killer? Try to find something, sir.
Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen.
Yes, sir. I got a shelf. I got a shelf files like you've never seen before, even in a library.
Sure. Let's give that a try. Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth. And, so what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place. You got it! Here, let me help!
Oh, so this file goes here, and that boots goes here, and the thimble goes here, and the humorous goes here.
You sure know a lot about where things go, despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Because I'm the one who keeps the tally pile, okay? Done! Oh.
It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here.
Oh, the blood stain on the butcher is still fresh.
I suspect that the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf.
And then the guy fell on the floor, right? The blood on the floor kind of grossed me out.
Detective, I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now.
But you know I'm no good with blood, sir.
I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture.
Oh, wait, I just saw it.
There's a bullet hole!
So, this is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the button, huh?
For the bullet to be lodged so squarely in the file's spine indicates that the files were ransacked after the shooting had occurred.
Then I guess everything had moved because he was in the killer's way.
Alright, let's investigate the prints.
The victim's handprints.
He must have tried to support himself with his hands here after being shot.
There are prints on the floor, too.
Those must have been made when, unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor.
Okay. 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, da.
How about we
Hold
just
on.
investigate the files because everything is lit up?
Yes. Yeah, all these files are in order. I put them all back just as they should be, sir. Doesn't it look like anything's missing?
Although it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. What about the blood on the floor? It appears the victim was in a sitting position here after being shot.
Oh, so that's why the scene on the bitten pen has blood in it.
That would be the logical conclusion. The killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf.
The blood on this guy's pen proves that very well.
In a sense, I suppose.
Oh, that is flustered diarrhea, one of the two. See, I'm not completely useless, Miss Stressful. Hold on a sec. Oh, you can review. Cool.
Yep, just like in all the other games. Well, do we have any information that we can deduce with?
Maybe.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? I mean, if it went through the body, why is it so low on the shelf? There is clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole.
What do you mean, sir?
You don't see? Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up.
But what if the guy got shot? What, sitting or lying down there?
That would be illogical. The victim leaned against the shelf here after being shot, which suggests that he was standing when he was shot.
Then that means... wait, what does that mean, sir?
It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. Clearly, you organized these files incorrectly. These should have been much higher on the shelf, idiot! Baka! In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole's position?
The order of the files.
Order of the files, yes. I believe the order of the files is a bit off.
You mean I put it back in the right order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir.
Oh?
Yeah, you see here how the files that were begin with the number 0. What are those? So do now down here after 1 and 2 and 3. That's real weird.
Actually, the way they are organized now is the correct order.
Oh.
They are exactly as I see them in my mind's eye.
Oh, you have one of those mind vaults like the autistic people I see, sir.
Whoa.
But the numbers are out of order.
Those white binders are special, so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred.
That's you.
Aha, so that's it. Yeah, I know. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just did, Detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out.
Do you think it's okay to press the body back out to see how it was before it was moved?
They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be.
Okay, so you got shot, fell down, and then got pushed away to look for something,
There's
and...
blood splatter and everything. Hey, what is that over there?
Yeah, and look at what's trying to spell.
I know. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Faith.
And they put the files back in the record, I guess.
Exactly, and then proceeded to shoot the victim.
But why would someone kill a man and then look through their files one more time?
Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime, but why? The culprit rearranged my... Okay,
Sorry.
fine, whatever.
Sorry.
Now the crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look.
No, just...
The culprit rearranged my files twice, once before and once after the murder. Why?
We'll look into that. We need clues. Of course, this one sticks like a sore thumb.
This!
What is that? Why does it say culture in there in blood?
I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence. Yes, indicative of a criminal activity indeed.
No way there's gonna be some mistake! Mr. Edgeworth, help me! Say something, sir!
It appears that one of my files was stolen.
Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation?
Is this what the killer was really after?
And what is backwards, though?
One of the files was written upon in blood was stolen by the culprit.
Oh.
Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And this most important message managed to reach us.
I'm telling you it wasn't me!
You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party. If you're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up. Jim's words, they're more than enough, wouldn't you say? If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning.
Here we go.
You got it. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. And there must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you going to do?
What I always do in court, I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique.
Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir?
Might as well. Alright, first I listen to the witness's testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts the evidence, I open my organizer with the right button and present the piece of contradictory evidence. To present something, I simply use Y, but that's old news.
What is the matter? There's going to be a flaw in the testimony every time, right?
Correct, and at those times I need to press the witness with left button. Sometimes by pressing, I can draw out new information and new or modified testimony.
I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out in the investigation too.
Very well, I'll even show you how it's done. Now watch carefully.
Here we go. Argument.
Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There is no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here.
He's too dumb for that.
I will find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with the credible evidence.
Rebuttal.
Rebuttal, but whatever. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? Why do you call the victim Jim, when clearly his name is Buddy Faith? Isn't it obvious? Jim is the perfect name for my companion.
Ah!
What's up, Atman? Enlighten
Jim,
us.
Jack, sportsman, Jim, get it?
No, I don't.
G-I-W-M. I mean, G-Y-M.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Jocks and Jim. Don't those two names go together like peanut butter and jelly?
What thing you think close to the ghost for your name?
Well, Jocks and Buddy just sounds off somehow.
Sound like an ice cream brand.
Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys I decided to nickname Jim. Talks about the victim like he was his pet. Further, you messed up the files to make it look like you'd committed theft instead. Do you really think it was necessary to dishevel my shelves twice to do that? That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft.
Hey, are you accusing me of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth?
It's a possibility. Maybe your salary's been cut so much that life is getting a little too rough to handle?
Oh, how you know that I eat 3 square meals every day, pal? You just happen to eat ramen. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but
Poor thing. What an evil prosecutor you were paired up with. And what a motive, no? That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf.
Not yet.
And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing? Because the body was getting in his way. He had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. Why do you think the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? The body was covering it quite well, wouldn't you say? That's how he missed it. But judging by what I've seen, it doesn't take much for your detective to miss something.
Who do you think you are? You know nothing about me, pal.
There's a lot a person can understand about another from first impressions alone. I can't say I disagree with him on that point.
Oh, why don't you say something, Sam? No, you, Miss Edgeworth, no!
Despite his lack of attention to detail, I won't believe the detective to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it with evidence. I couldn't ask for a better setup.
Also, an ad's coming out soon, so let's...
Yep. Also, check out these ads. They're showing off my brand.
Check out these ads. What
do you think of this game so far?
Kinda like it. Kinda wish I had played on the DS, but oh well.
Oh well. Such is life.
Okay, and we're back.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, right. There you go.
For the game-finishing spike. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice.
Let's press for the hell of it.
Are you saying that those letters were intended for you? Yep, Jim was an outstanding detective. I wouldn't expect no less from my former partner. It looks like Mr. Portsman still doesn't understand. He has yet to figure out the true meaning behind the bloody letters. What are you sputtering over there? Can't you just admit my logic is perfectly sound? Actually, there's a gigantic flaw in this logic. A gap so wide that even the good detective can spot it. Now to clue Mr. Portsman by presenting him with some evidence.
It was a third line. I mean, fourth line.
Yeah, line 4. What was it again?
Or was it 3? No.
You
Hold
didn't
on.
notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. Oh yeah?
Wait. You move body that was sitting in front of the bookshop.
No, I think it's this one. We present the bookshelf on this one. Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there is a serious flaw in your logic.
Ah, good achievement for getting it right the first time.
Yep. Heh, bring a bit of the courtroom into this, I see. No problem, I'm game. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Odd that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office. What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking, I get it. If you have the time to laugh, then you have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? What? That's impossible! What's impossible, Mr. Portsman? Nothing. The files on that shelf are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. It's possible that they could have taken the file before committing the murder. I think it's pretty obvious the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name with a file should be its proof.
Yeah, I mean, the asset's gone and there's only half an H.
If Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case, I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files. Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood.
You had to write that in, sir. Oh my god, I forgot how hilarious the Britons are here.
Yep.
Which means, what exactly? What does that make this message?
It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene.
That's so low! I can even barely the camera trying to bait this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get one, sir. You'll see. I'm gonna have to under arrest in no time.
Well, Mr. Portsman? Brilliant! Absolutely splendid! Logic deserving of Olympic gold. I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed. Meh, you win some and you lose some. That's how life goes.
I'm so share, even though I feel more dead than alive.
Ah, but you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however.
What is it this time? Are you shouting at me, pal?
Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office?
That'll be me. Wait. But Miss Fashbro just proved that I need some, pal. Oh. What the hell?
That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence.
What the hell was that?
Then why do I sense that you still have something to say?
What the fuck is that?
I was thinking, did you know there's one other person with the key to this office? One other person. Hey, you there.
Yes, sir. What is it, sir?
Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me? A lady?
If I think it is who it is, I want to do.
It may be. The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Oh, I know who it is.
Security? Do you say security? No, stop it, pal! No! Not anything but that!
What's wrong with him all of a sudden?
Oh, no! Oh, okay. Oh, thank God.
I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Ms. Maggie Bird, a member of security.
Oh, okay, even better. Detective Conscious, sir. Maggie!
Ms. Bird is the security guard on watch tonight. Wait, when did she quit her job at the restaurant? I see. And your point is?
I mean, I only had that point.
My point is that she could very well have used it.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building.
What? What?
If you're not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Ms. Bird.
You son of a bitch! How dare you! I would never sneak into someone's room! That's right! I refuse to let Maggie is the culprit, pal! It was me! That's right! I did it!
Can we take that as a confession, Detective?
Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie, pal! So yeah, it was me! If I was you, you had no problem with that, right?
Please refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics. Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying here.
What?
That girl is the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason.
What is that thing he's doing?
Don't question it. Please don't question it.
Okay, here we go.
It's pretty obvious that Ms. Bird snuck into your room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Ms. Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. So you're saying she used the master key?
Master key.
This can open every office door. Its use is controlled by security staff. And criminally incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say? And that's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well. That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. And I wonder if there was anyone else other than Ms. Bird who could have used the master key. It seems that the only way to get Mr. Portsman to give me more details is to press him.
Rebuttal. Rebuttal. Oh, sorry.
It's rebuttal, not
Rebuttal.
rebuttal!
Rebuttal. Okay.
It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. Now, are you sure Ms. Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key? There's only one person on staff at this time of night, and tonight she's it. Isn't that right, Ms. Bird?
That's true, but I wasn't able to use the master key to solve the crime, sir.
Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean? Yes, moving on. I'd hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated.
What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal.
But you can't really trust her not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time. Should I hear Miss Bird out?
Yes.
Not so fast. I, too, am interested in hearing what Ms. Bird has to say. Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies. I'll be the judge of that. Ms. Bird, if you please.
I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 a.m., sir.
What do you mean by missing?
As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen.
Mr. Portsman, I believe this is to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words.
I'm not lying, sir.
If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now.
I don't quite know. It just appeared all of a sudden, sir.
Ha! A likely story. And where's your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again.
I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. With me, if something's a piece of usually because someone stole it. Yeah, pal. Trust me. You don't want to test just how bad her luck is.
Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive. Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth.
But... Do you still have a Sarah's Megan's motive for breaking into Master's office?
Her motive? Didn't we already establish that it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried the safe.
Wait. How you know about that?
How do you know about that? It is as Mr. Portsman says, Detective. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with a few facts of my own. Her intent, from the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery. I concur that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery. However, glad to hear that the great Miles Edgeworth is in agreement with little old me. However, with regard to the investigation of the bookshelves and safe... Hey, good thinking, asking for my opinion on the matter. Would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence? I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door... Yeah, wasn't Statement 2 added in? I thought we'd established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly. It was just a theory, one hypothesis among the many possibilities. I mean, I had my doubts about Miss Bird from the very beginning. If that's the case, then why didn't you mention her first? Now, don't make that face. See, there goes the truth, running the other way. Let's pick up the pace and see if we can't catch up to it. I don't think you're catching my drift. But we were in agreement that the detective isn't the killer, right? If so, then I hope you understand when I say... that since she's the only one who could have opened your office door... then that leaves only Ms. Bird as her prime suspect.
Wait, you said that Alan was added? Hold on.
Statement 2. He never said this one in his original testimony, right?
From the wipe down safe? No? How do you know that the safe was wiped out?
Yeah, how do you know of this safe? You're not supposed to know about the safe. Do you wish to continue insisting that Ms. Bird was set on stealing something? Why not? It's the truth, after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That may be, but you all must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe, the existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. Ah! Now, I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. But she could have found it by accident when she was turning everything upside down. And I highly doubt that. And I'd say the culprit knew exactly where they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted.
Tasty metal.
It's actually one of those gold foiled chocolates.
Yeah! Yeah, I even know about that safe, pal. And that means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either.
Then are you proposing?
Nice to that this foot doesn't get past the tiny headman.
Yep. That the killer is a prosecutor? Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Curses, why? What made you?
What's with the angry face all of a sudden?
It's all my fault! What do you mean? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret saves. What did you just say? We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret saves.
Then that means...
Yeah, I know. I only just told him, too. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief. And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Ms. Maggie Bird.
Excuse me?
I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession.
What? You're still accusing Maggie of the murder?
Yes and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim, who was probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it?
No! I couldn't! I could never do something like that! Not even as a security guard, sir! Plus, if he was a thief, he would have a kid in the office.
Which is precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? It was Jim who stole it, the master key. Why does he look like an ape?
I know!
No, come on!
No, it was like the Ed laugh, you know?
Yeah.
Ah!
Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us, unless... Well, unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him. Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Has he no honor? Now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man.
Pat, 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 pat.
Would you people be so kind as to see yourselves out?
You can't get us out! This is Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Ah, but I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You're all suspects to varying degrees, and therefore ineligible to run this show.
That son of a bitch. Listen, pal. How many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit.
Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself.
Here, let me give you a shoulder rub.
Here, let me give you a mint for my candy bowl.
Oh, thank you, sir. but
we have no choice but to accommodate his request. For now. Haha! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portsman. We will meet again. If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. Now, don't disappoint me, you hear?
Oh, that son of a bitch. Yes. Okay, we got time.
Yep, let's get going.
What is it with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. He was unbelievable.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective.
I'm gonna find some real service and probably make it innocent. You'll see, sir. But when we get out of the crisis, sir. True. So, then what now? Looks like my life falling into just a gigantic bitch.
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Huh? Really, sir?
For example, this hallway. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mysteries surrounding my door.
Begin investigation.
Before you do anything, head to the right.
To the right. Oh, motherfucker.
Hey, look who it is. Talk to him.
I know. Still, I don't know who he is.
I know, right? It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly, post-haste. Sounds like a messy case you've got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open. How gracious. Now keep your offer in mind. Who is this guy again? This office.
1203. Hey, Maggie, who's from this again? It's Mr. Postman, sir.
So he was my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas? What is a basketball hoop doing here?
Hey, didn't this just to be outside next to the bill a long time ago?
So when and why was it moved indoors?
I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it over here recently, officers.
Drag it?
I had it want to fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself.
All the way up to the 12th floor?
Oh my god.
Is everything all right?
Yes, sir. You must know, I weighed myself this morning, and I'm finally at 154 pounds.
Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway in this room.
Oh, everything's okay, sir.
A word of advice, stay focused or you may start to lose even more weight. Ball. What is the basketball doing here?
That makes some possible surprise passages, sir. I actually also play soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis.
And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in a hallway. Well, maybe dodgeball, but it has to be a pretty wide hallway.
I did notice something.
I want Resendon inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Hey, look, it's the missing binder. It's...
Ha! Isn't that a missing O-series file, sir?
0 series file. No doubt about it, the bloody letters mark it clear as day.
Oh!
Oh! It's a file! There seems to be a few pages missing. And our thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind.
So what are these 0 files about, sir? I guess I got something worth stealing then, huh?
Not particularly. It's just a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine.
Huh?
They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were.
Then that means that Timo also wanted the file for a specific reason, right?
It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing.
10 years ago.
Nothing that we've encountered before.
Okay. I wonder what everyone will care about such an old case.
It was before even Edgeworth's time as a prosecutor. A well-crafted, high-quality sofa for visitors. The stitching is excellent.
Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping, you know.
You would sleep even out here, Detective, in a hallway.
Whatever I do, I always find out dreaming about giving testimony on the stand. But it always ends up the same way. Me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't it awful?
Maybe I should give it a try sometime, to envision myself winning naturally.
Okay, so that's the only thing we can find here. Oh, wait.
I bet the thief's not under here.
I guess there's no space for anyone to hide under here anyway. I mean, if someone could comfort themselves to fit, I'll be really impressed.
Sounds to me like somebody has already tried at least once before.
That's all we can find here. Meh.
Now let's talk to Maggie.
And
I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case.
I always been a big fan of the con room, but this is like a dream! A dream when I'm being cross-examined by the Mouse Edgeworth!
I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with why. Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Portman's office. Mr. Fay was always playing basketball with Mr. Portman, sir. That sounds like fun. Just once I like to play with them. It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portman. All Mr. Fay ever did was passing the ball, sir. On second thought, I don't think I fit in out well with them.
Ms. Maggie Bird, correct? I take it that you are an acquaintance of the detective?
She was on the best supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught up in a murder thing starting going downhill, so she quit. But I owe a lot of detective country for introducing me with my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. Right before I was about to clock out for the night.
You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct?
Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. It was 6 months old when I fell from the ninth floor of my apartment building.
Oh my fucking god.
I've been keeping with all sort of vehicles, cooking sick of all sort of foods, fell out of most place I've been taking, experienced almost a kind of disaster, been in a couple of cases led by a blue guy in a blue suit. And now
spiky hair.
And now even managed to be named a criminal just when I became a security guard.
That's a lot to go through in one lifetime.
I know! And just when I finally found my happiness, I wound up getting you and Detective Gumtree involved in my bad luck.
You don't need to worry about me, Ms. Bird, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is for your cooperation.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do what I can to help. Okay,
right,
you can start. You can start.
Let's start with the badge. Let's start with the badge.
That's a persecuted badge, isn't it? It proves that you're really a persecutor.
Interesting. Despite all appearances, she seems to know more than Gumshoe.
With that badge, even I could be a professional persecutor. Sir, man, please try that on, just for a little bit.
I don't think that would be a very good idea, do you?
I guess not.
On second thought, they're actually on the same level.
It's almost like they made for each other.
So when did you discover that the master key was missing?
By the time I realized, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir. I didn't notice it was back at around 2:30 a.m. We were just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But it's sure that between those two times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir.
Master key was stolen. This key went missing from approximately 1 a.m. until 2:30 a.m. Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window.
Always, you say, except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit I was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it up because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I used it that I left it on the ledge.
She used the master key.
Let's see. Body face is 29.
He has like a cat mouth.
Yeah. Jack Sportsman. First I speak of him. Maggie Bird. Don't you know her from because she was a police officer? Actually, I saw this. I got a lonely security guard, so I'm not sure what I should do without a guard.
It's like talking to another gumshoe. What about the file?
No.
And we can't present profiles either, can we?
No profiles.
Nope. Alright, what about the gun? Does she know anything about guns?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so I think maybe we've gotten everything we can out of her.
Yeah. Okay. I think maybe she opened and... Yes, she did.
Yeah. What do you mean by you use the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door from the prosecutor who has forgotten his key. I mean, it's my job as security guard, right? Ah!
What is it?
That's right, I just remember! The prosecutor who forgot his key! It was Mr. Portman, sir!
What? Please tell me more, Ms. Bird, quickly!
What a coincidence. I was around 12 a.m. Mr. Portman had forgotten his office key, so he came down to the security office. Security, sir.
And that's when you loaned the master key to him?
No way! It's against regulation to loan the master key to anyone. I want Mr. Portman to his office. I opened the door for him personally, sir.
I see.
Oh, that's how she looks in uniform.
Wait a minute. Look where the basketball hoop is.
Yeah?
That's the wrong door.
Is it?
Yes. Because his door is on the right side of the basketball hoop. This is the door on the left side.
Oh. And then what happened after that? Well, he called me to come close out this office. He was leaving to go home. That was around 1:30 a.m., I think.
So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. This key was used to unlock and lock Portsman's office at 12 a.m. and 1:30 a.m.
Oh, wait. Talk about suspicious.
I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, Detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door.
I mean, the hoop
Oh,
is
wait,
right
no,
there.
yeah, that was his door. Yeah, okay.
But, yeah.
Let's examine the door. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Room 1203. I take it that this is Mr. Portsman's office?
Yeah, you can mistake it because of that basketball suit, sir. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Portman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly. But since you were already companion, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir.
So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting to room 1202?
Why indeed? I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday is December 2nd? Yes, that's gotta be, I think, another reason why.
I can't think of at least 3. Bah, why am I even wasting time thinking about this? Let's look at the lock. A minimalist yet classy door made of top-quality wood.
It's kind of majestic too. Fits really well with the ambience of the prosecutor's offices. Even Mr. Postman seems justified just because he worked behind one of these.
Nonsense. A man doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works.
Well, he's more dignified Mr. Payne.
Mr. Payne? I suppose custodial work can also be dignified.
He's that forgettable. Oh my god, I love it.
The door is locked tight. Well, yeah, his bio in like the Ace Attorney game said that he lacks presence.
I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, Miss Edgeworth.
And this is the office of a high prosecutor detective. Forgive me, I'm having a little sippy. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them.
Aha, so I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who will culprit this.
Might I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you brought it from?
As Mr. Portsman, my personal basketball hoop.
I can't believe he put something like this in the hallway of a prosecutor's office.
But, you know, such a pretty useful sir. Having got it all, trying to get your office since he's here.
How long have I had the same office and yet you still manage to get lost? Hey, pal, it's because Mr. Portsman can do some sick, delirious slams in the courthouse.
He's balling, sir. That's what I'm trying to say, sir.
He likes to dunk the court, sir.
Nothing else to check here.
All right. What else can we do? Talk to Gumshoe?
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, you look rather intrigued by something. Care to share?
Hi, it's nothing. But I noticed that Mr. Portman called his partner Jim. And then I tell you that Sunday night drama, All My Cops, is called Jim too. I bet one of them is a big fan of that show.
You seem to know a little something about it yourself. I take it you watch it too.
Of course, the tight wide friendship between particular detective is great, sir. But it's nothing compared to the super strong friendship we have.
Friendship, detective. And I think you're mistaking it with pity.
Oh my god! How can you say that, sir? After all been doing true, sir. Friendship of pity, achievement.
You'll love to see it. About Ms. Bird.
No wishes a killer. Please don't tell me you buy into accusations there.
Rest assured, I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask her a few things regarding her security guard position.
Well, you're already asking. That's okay. Hold on.
I like to phase the court with my delirious slams. Everyone square up to the hoop.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, hold on.
Hello. Here we go. So how y'all doing tonight? I swear this is going to leave me with one hoarse voice in the morning. Oh no, someone's got the vacuum pump on. Ah, my goodness, goodness, goodness. I think it's almost time for me to start getting a new desk. Ah, boy. Look at these delirious slams.
Okay, sorry about that. I need to take care of something that just happened. Anyway, where were we?
Hello.
Hello. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
So you stand there next to her and talk to her. That's what you only have to do. Then you just talk whatever topic you pick. When you want to ask her about everything, you have to do the same thing with me. After you still want to show her prestata, blah, 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 you know the whole drill. And I can be showing different people different things. You'll be surprised what they say.
Thank you for the explanation, though I don't recall asking for one.
Oh, just, sir, you can show me everything I want to.
I do believe it's time to get down to business and ask some questions of Ms. Bird.
I know again. Oh, this should be good.
And I was wondering about the investigation.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let's get real. Let a real seasoned pro teach you how it's done.
A real seasoned pro of instant noodle cuisine, perhaps.
You know what is always check the really important spots in more detail, right?
Yes.
Any areas to base you could always use stars to look around. Oh. Oh, but don't worry, sir. The artist committee only show what is you need it.
I knew that as well.
And where you find this conditions of unusual, try deduction. First, you learn how to control with a suspicious looking area. Then press Y and choose your poison mean evidence. When you set out a piece, you gotta press Edgeworth Y again.
I'm pretty sure I already knew that as well, Detective.
Well, you can remember that, and welcome to the world of pros! Hi, W, AC Investigator, Class Dismissed, Title Trump, Closing Shop Guy, we did it!
And all I wanted was an update about the investigation. Let's show him the key.
Ah, come on!
Alright. He has nothing to say on any of this. Okay. Let's check the door again. Let's see if there's that pan option. I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Alright, no, it doesn't let you swap out. Alright, so we've already examined this. What about the door to our office? I don't see any signs of forced entry.
And according to the card, no signs that a lock was picked either, sir.
Meaning that the door really was opened with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob?
Apparently the door was clean as a whistle. Wipe, they think.
Whoever this thief is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. 1202. These four numbers on that number plate alone proclaim this to be my office.
Whoops. Hey, those numbers plates laid right off there.
They have to be able to take the plate off when a room becomes vacant, you know. Although, the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of...
Oh.
And the door itself? A minimalist yet classy door made of top-quality wood. It's sturdily made, making it near impossible to break in by force.
It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be a sailor at this store.
Only Gumshoe would praise a door as something greater than himself. Being a detective has its own rewards and a certain virtuous value, I think. If you live up to your full potential, that's a poignant trait anyone can admire.
I see, so you're saying, sir, that me being me is the best thing it can do for everyone.
Right.
Dag, long past was it exactly, sir. Is there a possibility that whoever switch plates?
That's not possible, because that is his office. I think we have to start putting some logic together now.
Okay.
Save first.
I know. But that jug of his is kind of amusing.
Wait, what was that? Go back.
What?
I thought I saw something. Keep going to the left. Go down a little. All right, no, that's what I thought I saw. Okay.
Hey,
Just
the
making
couch.
sure.
It's a couch.
Yeah.
What a... Even he's...
Wait.
Okay.
Let's see. So, master key was stolen, and the master key was used.
Interesting.
Wait. The key went missing from 1 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. 2:30 a.m. and the master key was used between 12 a.m. and 1:30 a.m. Wait a minute.
So this could align.
Yeah, that's a contradiction of the timeline. Ms. Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story.
What? No way, pal, miss up.
You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 a.m., correct? What's going on? Why are you skipping?
That was the
However,
autoplay, sorry. Okay.
However, the master key had already been stolen at that time. Why is it auto-playing?
Apparently I pressed the button by accident, but okay.
There we go.
Wow, nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw the concentration like a pro. How did I forget about that? But thanks to you, I remember now. You're right. It was around that very time that I realized the master key was missing.
And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. Couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock out his room, sir.
You pretended?
Yeah, used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir.
So in actuality, you never did relock the door then?
Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. Oh, so it's open.
Ms. Bird unlocked the door, but the master key was stolen, so she could not lock it up. Which means we can open the door.
That is.
This location contradicts this piece of evidence.
I'll say anything else, sir.
Detective Gunn.
Detective Gunn, you should think a little harder, sir. Although I don't really get it myself either.
I see. In that case, I'll point out what's wrong once more for the two of you. I sense that if I look a little harder, I'll find the contradiction slumbering here. I should probably also flip through my organizer one more time.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's not the key, it's the door.
Wait, the door is locked right now.
Yes. So that's a contradiction.
Oh. Yeah. There you go.
There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence. If what Ms. Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight?
Huh? You know, you're right.
Ms. Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I am certain of this, sir. I don't think Mr. Portman noticed it himself. I haven't. Which means, what's
It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Ms. Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different one.
She opened a different door, but can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is... we need to examine these prints on the number plate. The prints on the number plate, they will tell us all we need to know.
Everything? Really? What's
Like, well, for example, such as... well, we know for sure that Detective Gumshoe's dinner would only consist of instant noodles.
Wow! That's amazing, sir! How do you know? Oh, that's a bad joke to ship me up, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, that's it. Now then, we should get back to doing what we need to do, and that is... we need to examine these.
Prints on the master key? Because no, not the doorknob, because we checked the doorknob and they said they were wiped clean.
On the other door. Okay.
No. Let's try the mat. Well, fine. Let's do the doorknob then. You want to do the doorknob? If we examine the fingerprints on the master key.
Oh, is that what you want to examine, sir? That's the very thing we did. I'll tell you that we didn't find any prints other than Maggie's.
Alright, fine, it's the doorknob.
That's so brave, Mr. Edgeworth. Then we are exploding failure. So what can you do from that?
Well...
I'll tell you what I had to do. I think this means that the culprit would wipe their frames off.
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm glad you were able to come to the same conclusion. However, the more important matter is... we need to examine these. The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything.
Hey, you! Yeah, you, pal! Do us a favor and see what you can lift from here, okay?
You got it, boss.
So, what did you find out?
There's no need for such belligerent nostril flaring, Detective.
So, I have found only Mr. Postman and Mr. Face prints on this doorknob.
So only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive.
So Maggie didn't open this door.
Nope.
I lost her.
Thinking logically, a certain other person's print should be on this knob as well. Now then, whose prints should also be on this doorknob?
Maggie's.
Don't you find it odd that the prints of this person who unlocked this door are absent?
You mean...
Yes, the door that Ms. Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. Ms. Bird says she unlocked this door, but her prints were not found on the doorknob. What have we here?
Oh.
Oh, there's 2 things of note.
Oh, now that's why they let you do that.
Yep.
Okay.
What is this?
Don't look at scrap paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it.
It looks like a note from the victim.
I brought the 3 pieces of evidence by just that we talked about on the phone, but it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch you up later, buddy. Yeah, and it's for Mr. Portman.
Found on the door for the absent portsman.
Oh, wait.
This is moved. What's this?
What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about a game?
That's okay, Detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off.
Hey, you're right, sir. I guess I shift was over a minute sweet slam dunk.
The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I'd better take note of this. It's sitting in front of the portsman's office. There are signs that it has been moved. Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely.
How so, sir?
In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat with the real culprit of this case.
You know who the killer is? Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman.
What? Mr. Sportsman? I knew it! That's exactly my logic system was telling me to. I suspected he was in for these because Maggie from being the killer, sir.
That is anything but logical. Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourselves.
Hey, Tamax. What about the dice glitchy?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you see something wrong with my mic?
Huh. This is on... I didn't hear anything wrong from my side, so I don't know.
I don't hear anything wrong on the stream playback for me.
Oh well.
Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door.
postman. I finished the process of the body letters, sir.
All right, let me take a gander at it. Pass it here.
Hup.
Sweet. Okay, looking good. You there, take good care of this.
Go!
Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe.
He tried to intercept it and fail. Oh my god. Hand that alive for you, postman. We got you now.
Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke? It's no joke. We know, Mr. Jacques Sportsman, that you are the guilty party in this case. You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So I guess you can stay, if you promise to stay out of our way. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job? I can see right through the unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl. Who'd have ever thought it would have come to this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
Okay, that's not coming soon. Since it's gonna be a bit lengthy, let's take a break. I also need to check what happened earlier.
Make sure to buy my product again!
Okay, we're back in a bit.
I gotta go get a drink. Holy shit, this is weird. Sure to stretch.
Yeah. Okay.
The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. Really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know? Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for is now explaining yourself. Although that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either way, your game is up. Well, aren't we full of ourselves, even though you have yet to prove anything?
Argument.
I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose to unlock your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad for doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here. Sorry, but we are not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something? I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on, with evidence. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but my accusation is a harebrained idea, is it? You tell me. I'd say it is, after all. There's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Oh, and what, pray tell, kind of evidence are we talking about here? Jim was my partner, so you can't say that I had a motive for killing him. And that's it? That's not even an anthill, let alone a mountain. But it's more than enough, wouldn't you agree? Might I recommend that you review what the word evidence means? It doesn't change the fact that the evidence doesn't point to me as the killer. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? I think we know how.
Yeah, but...
Unfortunately, I believe I have already shown how earlier. Your speculations mean nothing, as I still insist that I could not gain access to your room. What should I do now? Should I raise an objection?
Yep.
You claim to have had no way to open my door. However, is that really the honest truth? Haha, alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead, shoot! Very well then, I propose that you use this to open my door.
The master key.
I believe you were able to open my office door with the master key, no less. Wait, hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know. Precisely, you were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right, you used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
Baggy.
You had asked Ms. Burr to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know? But the room you had Ms. Burr to open at that time was not your own, was it?
What?
You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we?
I said it was Mr. Postman door, sir. I checked the number plate to be sure it was opening the right door, sir.
He moved the basketball hoop.
Yeah.
See, Ms. Bird backs up my story. Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? Ha! And how do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example.
That's right, they do slide pretty easily.
Furthermore, you used one other thing to give a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours and not, in fact, mine. What was it that Mr. Portsman used to make Ms. Bird think it was his room?
The hoop. Wait. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, right. There you go.
There you go.
What? The basketball hoop, sir?
It's quite the peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building. Which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor.
No, that's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door was open, it had to be Mr. Portsman.
There are signs the hoop had been moved. To sit in front of my office, to be sure. I see. So that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack.
Oh, boy.
Now you're just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time.
Liar.
You don't have a single reason to suspect me. So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he? I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Ms. Bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears.
My jacket is not dirty, have you know? I just washed it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here.
Oh!
Now you're just spouting nonsense. Nonsense, you say? Yeah, because I'm telling the truth here. I had the girl open my office door. Using the master key, of course. Sure, you had a problem with that? That is what the master key is for, right? Perhaps we should place it in an elaborate labyrinth of some sort for people like you.
Huh.
After that, I was in my room the entire time. And what were you doing in your office? I was doing my usual training regimen. Training regimen? Were you going through your law books from start to finish? Mainly batting practice and some weights. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance.
Wow, you must be the buffest prosecutor we have.
With the weakest legal muscles, it would seem.
Oh! The sarcasm.
Like, I was doing my usual workout, so... You don't have a single reason to suspect me.
Actually, yes.
I think I've given you quite a few reasons, actually. But none of those would stand up on their own. Then what about all the evidence? It's all circumstantial. No judge would convict on such flimsy evidence. He seems to be trembling a little. One more little push. All I have to do is find the flaw in his testimony.
Actually, hold on, yes.
Now we have this note. He was by the door.
All right. He wasn't at his office.
He wasn't. No, he wasn't. That was a lie. What are you talking about? How is that a lie? This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman. A note? It was left under your door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing? Ah! Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Ms. Bird open for you.
There it is, his team.
Yep.
Hold on. Ah, no, let's go.
That's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. And I have a very decisive evidence. No way! This is proof positive that you had Ms. Bird open the door for you.
She says she unlocked the door, but they're not found on her door lock.
Exactly. I had your door dusted for prints. My door? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything, and definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints. Her prints? What do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way, if she really was the one who opened your door, then her prints should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Ah! Further, all your prints on my office doorknobs have been wiped clean. I can only assume it's because Ms. Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from the room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office.
Watch your soul, funny pal.
Well, that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What?
Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all. He even back it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to mix people I'm into crying already.
And as I said earlier, it's all so circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints? Well, I can readily confess that I had wiped that knob down as well.
Eh?
I'm a little obsessive-compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. Which is why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be on there.
You made that on your snout, didn't you?
Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office.
Like early evening, for example. Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse.
No, don't just a flat out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size.
But you can't prove that, can you?
Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me out here, sir.
Portsman makes a good point. I can't prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Airtight, you say? I only just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us I had told you sooner.
Oh, what now?
If memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had the unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. Do you really think it's that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like. You'll see for yourself. Detective Gumshoe.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'll go check the alibi, sir. Be right back. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, I feel we're in trouble, just like Mr. Portsmouth said. The guy's down in criminal affairs is out here around 2 a.m.
You see?
So didn't it happen at 2:15?
I know, right? All of the evidence points to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere. If memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct? You are correct. It's around 2 a.m. Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time. I remember checking my watch then, and make no mistake, it was 2. Oh, giving testimony like a pro! Okay, so you came back to your office at 2. And it was then that you had the unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. It was as you say, however. Yes, however, you're the one who claims that had been bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see. Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here. Oh well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters if you ran into the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. So you paid the criminal affairs department a visit. Yup, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Ask around. I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi.
Hold on.
Well, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony. Sippy time.
We're almost done here.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey, welcome back. And it was just as I said, right?
Yes, nobody said I saw you at around that time.
See, I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. Arrgh. Impossible! He actually does have the perfect alibi. What's wrong? Why the sudden sullen look on your face?
Can you say anything about Miss Edgeworth?
Heh, I think we've reached the end of the line, and that's time to get off this crazy train. You there!
Sir!
Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle.
Maggie! That got you!
Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn this situation around. If only I had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi? The intruder I met could not have been Portsman, then who could it have been? I need to calmly think this through one more time and with logic.
That's the only two that match up.
Yeah. Let's try it. If you're so confident. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life, and one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once, meaning that it is entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. Maybe the victim... Oh, God damn it!
Sorry.
Maybe the victim and his killer weren't the only visitors to my office tonight. Well, we have only 2 pieces of logic left, so let's try these. Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice.
So there was a third person.
We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder. So it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him with it, and once again after the murder by a second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back... Mr. Portsman, it seems I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case. Great, so you finally come to your senses.
Mr. Edgeworth! Sir, what are you saying?
This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief.
A thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the fact?
Not at all. It simply means the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight.
What do you mean two?
It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Ms. Bird and gained entry into my office. Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know. If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, you really are innocent and should have nothing to worry about. Yeah. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time.
So then, this will be when the file was put back in their order, right?
Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith?
But why Mr. Faith come into your room, sir?
He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess.
Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right? And he must thought he was thought, so he needed his hobby to check it out.
Correct. And as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there.
No. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there.
Oh, sorry about that. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then he killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. He couldn't afford to do that because he had also left the fake dying message behind.
Just such a complicated troublemaker, you know that.
Well, if things were as simple as that, then all would be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated. There was another...
Visitor, sir?
Yes, and this other person's objective was to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so... they stole the master key from the security guard's room. And then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems to be the thief found their prize.
The solid zero file, right, sir?
Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter.
So the shell getting messed up twice with the 2 bullets. It was all because of 2 different people would do the 2 different things at the same time. You know what I'm trying to say.
Precisely. So now, do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief, and was not, in fact, Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the entire time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. Because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit. Ha 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 ha.
What's so funny, pal?
Absolutely splendid! Your scenario explains everything!
Of course it does, Mr. Edgeworth, after all.
But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right, it would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there's still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition that I was the first visitor.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can let him get away with us, sir.
But he has a point, and I have absolutely no proof at this point.
Don't say that, sir. I don't believe this. Don't worry, Baggy, I'll do something if I must.
You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just a plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. That thief you ran into should be a real suspect, wouldn't you say?
Okay.
We should be out there looking for the thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but as I already said, I was training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. So you think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course! Now isn't the time to be having these dead-end Now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions. I don't think it is all that dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it.
I love that cutting animation.
Yep. It's cutting in. That thief you ran into should be a real suspect, wouldn't you say? Actually, no, I wouldn't. Why not? That's elementary. The dying message, of course. Mr. Fate's killer very clearly left those letters on the spines of those files. And it was after they were on there that the thief stole one of them.
You mean the 0 files, right?
And that's how we also know the letters themselves were a setup, and not from Mr. Faith. If the thief was the killer, do you think they would try to undermine themselves? Ah! Maybe the killer just didn't think of that either? Yes, that must be it. Maybe, just maybe. We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. Once escaped, I highly doubt a thief would linger nearby. Well, you never know. Maybe they didn't get what they were really after. Oh, you talk like you know quite a bit about this thief. It's nothing like that. I have no idea about anything. After all, I hate to repeat myself, as I already said, I was training in my room. But according to Mr. Faith's note... Hold on, I thought we already cleared that up. Didn't we say that Jim left that note for me in the early evening? If you have proof that he left it at a different time, say just before he was murdered... I don't have any, no. You see, so if I insist again that I was in my office the entire time... And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs. Why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith? That's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know, those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. And what of the evidence he brought? They were the things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items. A gun and a pendant. Wait! Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks. He brought me 2 items, a gun and a pendant, that are related to yesterday's case. Now we do the note. 3 items. Present. Only 2 pieces? I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail. Excuse me? You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me.
Oh, I love that bit. Where is it? Ah, there you go.
You failed!
Nice. What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read carefully.
It says that Mr. Fay had bringing 3 pieces!
Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman. I can't believe they got tripped up by a simple arithmetic. Where is the missing piece of evidence? You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe.
You had to say so! I'll pat the guy down from head to toe! Pat, 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 pat! Punch!
What? Don't come any closer! I'm warning you!
This is all part of the invitation, pal, so don't even think about stopping me!
No!
Hey, what's this? He had this on him, sir.
Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide.
But why would he have something like that?
There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin.
KG8 incident. Oh!
Oop. Ooh, hello.
Well, yeah, we'll check that bit first.
The KG8 incident.
That's a police case number, sir. Does that mean this video is evidence from that case?
Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't what's important right now.
Nope.
Let's give the casing a thorough once-over.
Yep, right there. Ha! That's blood, isn't it?
Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh.
You mean this might be the detective's face blood?
No! You've got it all wrong! No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way into this video.
Yeah, it's very suspicious!
Was it at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him? You know very well that's no way to prove that. Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints? Yeah! If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderous you and Mr. Faith. No, impossible!
Oh! Oh!
It really was chocolate.
547. Mr. Papa, I am placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Boniface, sir.
Very good.
And the result we got back from the lab text on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. Well, Blah came back. It was definitely Mr. Face blown there. And as a bonus, they were also to leave a few of Mr. Face fingerprints as well. Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I think I cannot believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside your courtroom. I am impressed with your work, sir.
It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please accept my apologies.
Oh, it was nothing, really, compared to what I've been through, I mean. Consider myself lucky it was just a burglary and a murder in this time, sir. It had been a hostage situation, I had thrown my hands up in the air. I think I find arrested for a gun and misfortune than just a lucky person.
Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail.
You know something, sir. That Mr. Portman really was the one corrupt prosecutor.
And why would you say that he was corrupt?
Well, I heard there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There was rumors how his evidence he uses is forged, sir.
Forged evidence, huh?
And they say they even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons. Ooh, that guy was a complete disgrace for his entire profession.
We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Yeah, whenever we get near to that topic, you just climb up.
Although we can be pretty certain it was to steal something.
This is just between you and me, Pat. There's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes.
Oh? Well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this.
Ha! That Mr. Portsman is a bad guy.
I didn't say that, but rather there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance to this piece of evidence.
This one.
The stolen Zero series file, yeah. The person who stole this file, the other villain of the night.
Yeah, what the hell it was?
And what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint?
Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
Yes?
I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir.
This card.
What is it, sir? Is that a bear or something on there?
It's not just any bird. It is the mark of the raven, a three-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, Detective.
Oh, it's about that thing, sir. The great thief everyone's talking about.
Yes, it is the mark of the great thief, Yatagaratsu. Under the mark of the legendary bird, the Yatagarasu is a noble to the end, a modern Robin Hood. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will.
Yatagarasu haunts embassy. The noble Yatagarasu vigilante to the business world reappears.
And he dresses like Phoenix Wright when he thinks he's alone. Although we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yagaratsu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts.
Interesting.
The theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media, along with this single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagaratsu's last appearance.
Hey, Miss Edgeworth, look! Something's written on the back!
What? Let me see.
It's a location of where the thief put the stolen files! In
Oh
some,
my god, it's in Nordic runes!
yeah, some kind of moon language of sorts.
So the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu. Organization. Quite a few key words are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago.
Uh-huh. The end.
Woo! I mean, no confetti was thrown, but whatever.
Yeah. Turnabout visitor. Let's save. We'll be continuing tomorrow.
Yay! How do you like this game?
So far, so good. Turnabout Airlines. Oh, so when he got back home, wherever he was. I see.
Yeah, when he was on the plane, seems like it.
Okay, let me save again. Okay, then. But yes, we'll continue tomorrow.
Alrighty, sounds
Now,
good.
before we head out, is there someone still streaming? Let me check real now. Digimon, Baldur's Gate, Battlefield, Date Everything. Look at site, and you know what? Sukada who's doing Cyber Sleuth Demon Story. Okay, setting out this ray for him. And with that said, we'll be see you tomorrow. Next time we continue with the next case. And thank you for being here, and have a good rest of the night. Take care now.
Bye!